and today I'm going to show you how to make traditional eclairs. An eclair is a custard-filled French pastry that is similar to a cream puff. Let's get started. We have here 1 cup of water, 1/2 cup of butter, a teaspoon of sugar, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Later we'll be using 1 cup of flour and 4 eggs. The first thing we're going to do is bring the water, butter, sugar, and salt to a boil. We had 1 teaspoon of sugar and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. We have brought the cup of water, 1/2 cup of butter, 1 teaspoon of sugar, and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt to a boil over medium heat. And now we're going to add 1 cup of flour and stir this until a ball forms. Once we formed a ball, we're going to remove it from the heat and let it cool for about 5 minutes. Now that this is cooled, we're going to add the eggs one at a time. And we're going to mix it well after each addition. We cooled the dough before adding the eggs so that we didn't cook them when we added it. It will take a little bit of time after each egg to stir it all up. It's going to come together and you're going to want to stir it until it becomes smooth and shiny. Now that we've finished stirring the dough, we're going to put it into a piping bag that's been fitted with a large round tip. You can put your piping bag and fold the edges over a cup like this, or you can just hold it and fill it, which is what I like to do. We're going to pipe these into 3-inch long strips on a greased baking sheet. We preheated the oven to 400 degrees, and we're going to bake them on a middle rack for 30 to 35 minutes. Once the eclairs are done, they'll be golden brown, crisp, and dry. We're going to move to a wider rack and immediately cut a slit in them to let all the steam out. Okay. To make the filling, we have 1/3 cup of sugar, 3 tablespoons of cornstarch, 2.5 cups of milk, 2 egg yolks, a tablespoon of butter, and we're going to have 1 1/2 teaspoons of vanilla. First, we're going to stir together the sugar and the cornstarch in the saucepan. Once those are mixed together, we're going to add the milk. You're going to bring this to a boil over medium heat. Once the mixture has come to a boil and it's thickened, you're going to reduce the heat and let it boil for 2 minutes longer. Once this is boiled for 2 minutes longer, we're going to add 1 cup to 2 egg yolks. We're doing this again so that we don't cook the egg yolks. Now we're going to add this back to the mixture. When you're ready to fill them, we're going to split them in half. And with a fork, scrape out the inside. To plate the eclairs, I have a raspberry sauce that I made earlier. I'm going to put this on the plate. Just like that. And I filled the eclair with the custard and put a few raspberries in there. I'm going to top it off. Then I'm going to top it with some chocolate sauce that I also made earlier. I'm going to put a few raspberries on the plate. And then dust it with powdered sugar. And it's all ready to eat. And now for the best part. Bon appetit.